Shoots the three. For the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for now on the lose.
The pyramid in the early going. Important to establish that pecking order.
Here's George following the basket by Freak from 11 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hill's got his second bucket of the night. Give it up for Well, so important at three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small have been doing just that over the last month. Paul George on top.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with him.
Here's Hill following the basket by Freak. Hill kicks to George. And Hill has it in the corner. Outside Hill. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
Boy, guys, their play in the low post has been excellent right off the bat.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Heat with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. And it's Dang in for Winslow. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for Mike Scott. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Now here's Dang. Boy, that win against the 76ers. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Off the glass, but it's no good. Hill passes to George. And a missed layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pacers trail by 8. Stuckey outside. On the wing, Hill. Off the pick. Rebounded by Money. Money's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The stupendous finish in traffic. Money's got 14 points.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here is George. That doesn't go either for George. Here's Money. He's guarded by Stuckey. Money passes to Prigioni. Whiteside kicks to Wade. It's stolen by Hill. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Now Hill, after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Stuckey's got it back down to within single digits for Indiana.
Chance to see the numbers for George. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 8th in three-point shooting, 15th in scoring. The ball.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
And the Heat making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Chalmers is checked in. And the shot is good for Money.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Chalmers kicks to Stuckey. Nice jump shot. Good. Stuckey's got 5 points so far. The Heat leading by 7. Wade passes to Money. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
There's the pick. Right side, George. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. George has got his first points in this one.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Prigioni kicks to Wade. To the inside. Here's Money. From down in the low post, it goes. Money's got 20 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now George. There's the dish to Miles. From downtown, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Heat out front. They're up by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and, you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Yeah, just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, Dang and Vash, your small and power forwards. Then it's Winslow, then it's Stoudemire, and it's Prigioni in at the 1 spot. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended up with 38 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Stolen by Winslow. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is